Matt, starting the video with a sunset time lapse? You're crazy, man. What are you thinking? Hey, just changing the game. It's how we roll, including this car. This is a game changer among game changers. Whoa! Look at that sunset. Look at that view. Hi, welcome to Off the Ranch. My name is Matt. Glad that you're here. This car's name is Ranch Tang, and it does ranch things. For those of you who this is your first time seeing this beauty, this is a 1965 Ford Mustang GT 350. And that is a 1981 Toyota pickup with a Ma-Deuce mount in the bed. And that's a Honda Civic. It's sick. You might be thinking, GT 350, man, those are worth like $300,000. You'd be right, they're pretty rare. And then you might also be thinking, something's off. I know that Mustangs, it came in like, coupes, and then they also came in fastbacks, but this one looks a little different. Oh, yep, it has a truck bed back there. And you might be thinking, I've seen Mustang Rancheros, they are called the Musteros, and Ford actually made them, and they made like 20 of them. And those are worth like $400,000. So this is the ultra rare GT 350 Mustero. It is a one of one, which means it's worth at least $400 million. It's totally not a fake GT 350 and a hack job. Someone put a bed back there. It's totally not that. You might be thinking, how could this car get any more rare? It's so rare already. And then you'll see it has the factory option of a Power Stroke diesel engine up there in the front. It's just a regular old GT 350 Mustang Ranchero with a diesel engine. Completely stock and factory, of course. And today is a big day because it's done. Mostly, it's home. We actually have to ship this thing out to Cleetus and Cars tomorrow morning. And so I just went and picked it up from Holden Bros. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the hard work you guys did. They will have videos on their channel, I'm sure, of them finishing everything up on this thing. But man, they did way more to this than they needed to. They wanted to make this thing good. So you can see it's got a roll bar in there. It has a seatbelt mount going back here. They were bending bars recently. All new floor because they had to fit this huge transmission in there. This is a Power Stroke out of a truck, of course, and it has a truck transmission. So it's way bigger than the original transmission this thing had. It had a 289 V8 with I think it was a 4-speed transmission. And it was, yeah, probably half that size. One thing that you guys don't know is we did that burnout in their shop the other day and we broke an axle. Here's a clip. Holden Bros, being the awesome dudes they were, they went and found a Ford Explorer axle. I think this is a 2006 Ford Explorer axle, and they swapped it in the last 2 days. And we have a nice new axle in there. They welded the diff. They welded around that. I can't remember what they call that, but they welded around that so it doesn't twist there. This axle is beefier. It's still not like a really nice axle, but it's what we could find really quickly and get it under there. So we have an axle. We were worried with that broken axle that we were not going to Cleetus, but we're back. We're back in the game, and this thing is shipping out to Cleetus. But I really want to get all this bare metal. All that is all bare metal. I want to get it all coated. All of that is bare metal, just with a quick coat of paint because it's gonna probably get rain along the way or sit out in rain until we get there. Cleetus and Cars is 6 days away and it's probably gonna get rained on. And I just don't want all this, which looks really pretty right now, turning into rusty metal by the time Cleetus and Cars happens. So I'm just gonna try to throw a really quick coat of paint and primer on this thing so it doesn't look like total garbage when you guys see it in real life. Dude, this is going to be the showstopper for sure. Best car in the burnout competition, hands down. Also, I don't know if y'all know, in 1965 they made the GT 350 Mustero tailgates out of galvanized sheet metal, so it doesn't actually stick paint very well. Just a factory mod. Couldn't find paint in my garage. So we're taking this mean machine down to the barn where we got paint. We're gonna try to get her cleaned up. Just a real rough and dirty just coat. We'll do it better next time, but right now I just need to get it not rusty. You wanna know the coolest part about having a Power Stroke Ranch Tang?
coolest part is all of it. She is a fast machine. We keep the motor clean. She's the best dang GT350 that you've ever seen. My barn is still upside down. I'll show you why later, but this is all the paint that I could find. Mostly just dark gray. Better than rust though, so we're just gonna paint most of it dark gray, a little bit of it black. Let's go ahead and let's do this one first. Whoa, look how good that looks. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Matt, can you paint my GT350 ranch tank? No guys, not for hire. These skills are for this car and this car only. All right, I'm gonna work on the inside now with my skills. I think I got it good enough. It's really warm in Texas. I don't know if it's warm where y'all are too, but look at this beauty. No more bare sheet metal there, no more there. It's like a semi-gloss, so it's still kind of shiny because it's still wet. It's very humid in Texas right now, but as it dries, should all be a semi-gloss color. Did the roll bar as much as possible too. It's touching the seat there. It's really close to the headliner at the top. God, this car, I am stupid excited about this burnout competition because we're taking El Dorado, which is a 1964 Chevy Impala that we LS swapped, put a 6.0 LS in it. That thing's gonna be so cool. And it has hydraulics. It goes up and down. It's awesome. And then we're bringing this. We're bringing two totally different cars. There's old El Cromino over there. El Cromino is just an LS swap, has a 4.8 LS. We put a turbo on it, and that thing's nasty. And then it has 35-inch tires in the back. All of our burnout cars are different. I just want to be different. I want to go out there and do something people haven't seen before, because everyone's seen a 4th gen Camaro that's souped up at a big cam or a supercharger, and it goes and does donuts. I wanted something different. Nothing against you 4th gen guys, but it's been done before. I've never seen an Impala at a Cleetus and Cars burnout. I've never seen a 65 Mustang, much less a Mustang Ranchero, much less with a diesel engine. I actually have just watched some of the diesel trucks go out there, and they're so fun to watch. They have the black smoke coming out of the engine, they have white smoke coming off the tires, and it is just crazy. The sounds that diesels make when they are revving to the moon, I wanted that, but I wanted it in something that was different. Not just a 2nd gen Dodge, not just an F-250. I wanted something wild. And I think we got it. Mission accomplished. What'd you say? One last startup? Okay, no problem. Our little gauge is over here. Runs really good because I literally bought an F-350 and pulled it out of it, and it was a running, driving truck. Nasty. Good to go. It's loading gauges. I don't know why. I haven't messed with this much. You can figure out on the gauges. Also, our shifter leaves a little to be desired. It's just this. Pull it back. That was actually neutral. That's reverse. Yep, we're in reverse. That's neutral. There's drive. So we can roll forward. And if I want to back up and park, we're back in park. That's gonna be a little tricky while doing a burnout, but hopefully I just stay and drive the whole time. Big thanks to Holden Bros. Those two guys made this thing exactly how I wanted it. This is what I had in mind, and I thought what we build will probably not be as good as what I have in mind. They freaking killed it. Like, I came to them, I had an idea, and they freaking delivered. And so we're ripping this thanks to those guys. Not only their skill and their know-how, but also they've worked super hard. So thank you, Willie and Steven, y'all are awesome. Big thanks to Holley. They have helped out a ton with this project. Between our lines and our fittings and our coolers, our radiator, our hoses. Holley, thank you for hooking it up. Holley's been super supportive. Whatever we need, I text them and they get it to us, and fast. They're awesome. Also, Schaefer's, thanks for the fluids. Also, AirDog, thanks for the lift pump over there. All you companies who are helping us out, I appreciate it. This thing could not have been done without y'all. Y'all are the bomb. Y'all wanna see what we got going on over here? Over here, you'll notice, it's hard to see out here, but we have trim around the doors. We have doors. That one's not on yet. We have doors. That one's also not on yet. Doors, hinges. It's not on because they're painting in here. Actually, you can see all gray, black ceiling, black trim. One of this place look cool. In here we have a white ceiling, but still gray walls with black trim. You can see they're leveling out the floor because we have floor going in here soon. Same thing, trim work is all done. Not on that one yet. All painted up. This thing's going in soon. We have one door up, look at that. We got windows, look at that. The vault is done. So we have all concrete walls in here, but then they're covered with plywood because we have to attach the Galotech walls to something. You can't just drill into concrete. So we put 2x4s and then we put plywood on top of those. So underneath this wood wall is a concrete wall. Then we have sheetrock on the roof, but underneath that is steel. So we have this room well protected. Then we have finally started the workbench areas. This barn is gonna be our everything barn. It's gonna be where we build cars. That's why the doors are big enough to fit 5 tons in over there. It's gonna be where we, keep our kayaks and our go-karts and everything too, but it's also gonna be where we work on all our projects. So I wanted a huge workbench so I have plenty of room to do everything. A bunch of cabinets overhead and cabinets down low. Big wood workbench all the way around. Big toolbox over here. And then after this is done, we're gonna hang some walls over there as well for like our shovels and all of our outdoor tools, that kind of stuff. Clippers, tree trimmers, chainsaws. Probably have some shelves over there for that as well. And then we're gonna start working over here on more shelving and more benches, workbenches, and get all of our tools set up. Get our big air compressor set up and get our press set up and everything. I want that drill press set up. I want this grinder set up. So I'm just slowly putting this barn together and getting everything where it needs to go. All right, it is 9:41 at night. I'm gonna go home and take a shower because I'm disgusting. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. We'll be loading up the Ranch Tang and El Dorado. We have transport coming mañana. Hasta luego, amigos. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. WTF, watch this freight is here for the Ranch Tang and El Dorado. El Dorado, ready to rock over there. Let's get the Ranch Tang going. Oh man, that's too good. Ranch Tang is up. Now, look at this thing. Now it is time for the lowrider. We got her all fixed up. El Dorado's good to go, I think. So hopefully we will be able to run both of them. But I'm taking both just in case we have any problems like we had last time. So at least one of them will get to go. Dropping the trailer back down so I can drive this thing up. Probably need to get the front all the way up so that we don't hit anything, and then we'll drop it down for transport. We're there. He's dropping the trailer down now so that we can get this thing exactly where we need it, and the cars are off to Indy. We got them on there. Good luck. See you two in Indy, where you guys are gonna perform so well. Just loaded up a bunch of tools and folding chairs and a canopy. Trying to think of everything else we will need for the Cletus trip. We're packing the trailer. I think that's it. I got a couple other little things, but trying to get everything. We got to go to Indy, and we don't have like a big toter home or anything that has everything already in it for these things. So we don't do them often enough to justify having a toter home, even though I really want a toter home because that would just make everything great. So we still pull it in a trailer behind this truck. But I think I got everything. The trailer is getting pretty packed at the bunker. We got some gas cans, we got a bunch of tools, some chairs, and a cooler. And then this thing is full. So this year what we're doing different is we always just took everything in boxes, cardboard boxes, and we would write what it was on there. But looking in, you couldn't like figure out where the large gray Demolition shirts were. So now all these boxes colors mean something, and you can see like on that one, big 3XL down there. We have all the sizes really big on them and on the top as well. And then all the colors, like all the Demolition shirts are in black and all the car shirts are in gray. And so we know exactly where everything is. So we can just kind of peek in the trailer and go, there's the new box we need, go get it. It'll just make everything run a lot more smoothly. This is our fourth time doing merch at a Cletus & Cars event, so we're slowly figuring it out as we go. Other stuff we're figuring out is instead of painting our cop car race cars, we could just put a giant sticker on the hood. Is this for Roman's car?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I've told y'all. I got Roman in. Roman's racing in the, what do they call it? The Indy 800 And this will be on the hood of his car. How cool is that? That thing's like 3.5 feet tall. And we have...
Comes in and beats you.
Oh, that actually would be sad if the guy invited, like, he beats me. What's on my car? What do we got? Where is it?
They're packed up already.
You guys won't get to see it till you get to see it. And we got some Demolition Ranch, like, text to go on the sides of the car, too. It's gonna be sweet. These cars are gonna look so good this time. Instead of just, like, junky spray paint job that I do, so... We're stepping it up this year. This next thing is from a fan, Brandon Shelton, and his company, or his family's company, is Shelton Custom Tooling. Apparently they have a YouTube channel too. It's body armor, made out of leather. So obviously it's got the Demo Ranch eagle on there. It's all like kind of embossed. I don't actually know what you call this. It's tooled in leather. He said it is 100% guaranteed to stop a Nerf bullet. So obviously it's not real body armor, it's just for fun. But dude, this is awesome. We should take this thing to Indianapolis and I can put it over my fire suit when I do a burnout. That's a good idea. Just protect in case the engine explodes. Thanks, dude. Brandon, you the man. Today's episode is sponsored by HelloFresh. HelloFresh offers a wide variety of quick and easy recipes with minimal prep time and easy cleanup. They offer fit and wholesome recipes that allow you to eat well without sacrificing flavor, so you can maintain your fitness goals while still feeling good about your food choices. Today we are cooking cheesy pork and fried pickle burgers, but they have a customization option where you can change your protein or veggie when you order. So today we are doing ground beef instead of pork. One thing I love about HelloFresh is it comes perfectly pre-portioned for the size of my family, so there's less wasted food. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to make patties out of these. By the way, according to a HelloFresh Global Food Waste study, their pre-portioned ingredients cut down food waste by up to 25%. That's pretty neat. HelloFresh recently released their newest menu with Mediterranean recipes. These include fresh fruits and veggies, nuts, olive oils, and fiber-packed whole grains for nourishing and balanced meals. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, hey, thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring this episode. Go to HelloFresh.com, use code OffTheRanch16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. That's HelloFresh.com, OffTheRanch16, and you will get up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. We got her hooked up, and we got this thing all organized and tied down, I think. We'll see what happens when we actually get there, if everything's still where it's supposed to be. But you can see all of our labels, all of our bin colors, trying to get it all good. We also brought fans this time, which that'll only be if we actually have power to plug into. We have a generator, so I brought my little generator, but it's not gonna be enough to run all the stuff we need to run and those fans, I bet. We'll see. We're still learning as we go. We got our big bunker tent to keep us in the shade while we're doing it. It's gonna be good. Also, we got these. We got 2 little electric scooters so we can get around. We saw people scooting around everywhere at these past car events, and we're having to hoof it around to go to the bathroom and to go get drinks and food and stuff. Now we're like, we'll just get these things and we'll be able to go wherever. Cleetus and Cars, we're ready. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff, which is why we decided not to trailer any cars, because we didn't want to have to try to fit all this stuff and a car in here, because that means everything will be piled on top of the cars. So I don't know what we're gonna do in the future. It's nice to have the cars with us, but it's also really nice to just ship them, WTF, taking care of that, and sending them up there, and then they deliver the cars and we just show up with all the merch and everything. Next stop, Indianapolis. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you want to see us in person, you can come to Indianapolis. It is this weekend and it's going to be epic. If you can't come see us, it's all live stream as well. It's pay-per-view. You can watch exactly what happens both in the race and in the burnouts. They're 2 different days. This will be the biggest Cleetus and Cars that I have ever participated in. I think it's the biggest one they have ever had. Everyone's going big this year and you're not gonna want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I love you. I'll see you next time.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.